Badoosh! Hey guys, my name is Sigman and welcome to my favorite part of the week, video logs! See, I can say that now because I'm not in an apartment complex so I have to worry about neighbors beating on my door and yelling at me. But then I just realized my wife's asleep in the other room. Mother! Well, anyways, a couple things I wanted to talk about real fast is I'm sure you probably noticed that there's a new added thing to the intro where I go, badoosh. Now I'm trying to add a little spice, throwing a little extra flavor to it. Something that gets me pumped, because it actually does. It's kind of like that, just trying to pump yourself up for it. That way so you can get that kind of energy. Because I'm not going to lie to you, before this video log, I really didn't have a whole lot of energy because it's late and I've been up really late the past few days to try to get videos out for you guys. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to tap my screen over here because I have a touchscreen thing that has stuff that I've written down notes so I don't forget this time around what I want to say. One thing I did wanted to talk about was the success of the video logs. You guys are just... I could see it in the views and I could see it in the comments. You guys love it. I love it when you guys jump in and get involved. I love the interaction. I love getting you guys involved. It's fun. It really is, because I love having a conversation with you guys, because the most important thing to keep in mind throughout all of this is that I do this for you. Another fun thing I wanted to talk about was I was going to introduce my buddy, my bird, Oscar, but it's really late and I went to reach in to, get him out of his cage. He was having none of that. None of it at all. So maybe next time, maybe in the next video log, we'll see if I can coax him out of it. Something else, a big change has happened in my life with my work. I'm actually swapping over, I'm transferring to a new location, and I'm actually going to be working third shift. This is actually a good thing. I mean, outside of the fact I'll actually be able to see my wife more often, I'll have a lot more time to record. I'll have, I'll be awake and I'll have all the energy I need to. Sorry, he decides to be mouthy. He was quiet, he wouldn't talk to me, and now that I'm talking on here, he's just making noises. But yeah, there's a lot of opportunities I think that can come out of this. Once I get a little more comfortable, I know I've said that a lot in video logs, I just haven't had the time to mess with, XSplit for YouTube gaming, which is probably what I'm going to use to stream. Once I get a little more comfortable with that, I'm going to see if I can't do some late night streaming sessions, just, playing random video games for fun, and to get some of you who are night owls, and I know some of you are, involved. That way, so you guys sit in, you have something to do, we could sit and chat, and I could play a game and entertain you guys, which is, again, what I enjoy doing. One thing though I would like to go on a little bit of a rant about is some people on Twitter. I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody or anything like that, but it's just something I've noticed. If you ever noticed with some of the bigger YouTubers, sorry, hang on. Sorry about that. He was getting a little too riled up. As I was saying, I'm sure you've noticed, like, you could just look at Twitter and notice, with some of the bigger YouTubers, or heck, even just popular people in general, obviously they have friends. Now, a lot of those friends are successful because of the popularity of their one friend, and I understand with Twitter, if you're huge and you have a lot of followers and just a lot of fans, you're not going to be able to get to everybody, which I understand and I respect that. But if you are not that person, you are their friend, and the reason why you are known because you are their friend, and people are reaching out to you. Now, I'm not saying you specifically, I'm just speaking, generally speaking. If they're reaching out just saying, hey, or let's say you're an artist, you also make videos or something, and somebody else is reaching out to you saying, hey, good job, hey, I like your work, or hey, they want, maybe critique or something. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying everybody needs to reply to that, but on the same hand, you can at least, there's a star button, a retweet, something, hit that. Let them, the person needs to let these people know they saw it, at least to let them know they exist. I have a really big problem with that. I saw it on Twitter a few weeks ago, and I'm not going to name any specifics. I watched it. This person who always talks about positivity, always talks about, they love everybody and all this great stuff. And then I've started watching it because I caught on to a trend of, okay, you're either, put up or shut up. You're either a good person or you're using it as a front to make yourself look good. And I watched this person, they would say this stuff on Twitter, and I counted, two people replied to them. One of them was just basically saying, hey, what do you think about this? Or, hey, that's a good job. I really like that. And then they never responded. And I've actually tweeted to this person a few times. The only time they ever said anything or favorited something of mine that I said was when I was basically glorifying what they did. And it wasn't so much glorifying, I was just complimenting them because I wasn't seeing anybody else doing it. It's like, okay, well, this person's doing good work. so they should be recognized for it. But then somebody else went to that person, that same person, and it was basically like they were reaching out to them and they never responded. Not even a star, nothing. And then I saw that person that tried to reach out. I looked at their Twitter and it just said something like they just felt sad. They just felt like they were, they just didn't exist. That really, I'm not going to mince words here. That really pissed me off. Let's say the stars align and I become a big YouTuber. Now, I know, I have friends on Twitter. Now, if they become big because of that, awesome, whatever. This is just a big what if. Or my real life friend, friends outside of all of this. Let's say they become big because of that. If somebody reaches out to them, I know they're the type of people that they are. I know if somebody reached out to them, they would not hesitate to come back and say, hey, it's okay. Or, hey, thank you so much for that. Let the person know they exist. Because we've all been there. We've all felt like that. Sometimes we just don't matter, which you all do. All of you matter. Never forget that. It just frustrated me, and it's been a while. I've been wanting to rant about this for a while, but due to the move, I wasn't really able to fit it into a video log, and it was just a stressful week, and I was tired. Sorry. All right, into that. One exciting thing, one thing though, on a positive note to bring it up from that downer, is that the channel is almost at 100 subscribers, which, considering I started back in March, is pretty freaking awesome. I wasn't expecting it to take off. I mean, I was hoping for, hey, maybe let's aim for maybe 70 subscribers by the end of the year, and it's just like, boom, everything just boom, and it just blows me away that again, I know I've always said it's not about the numbers, but it's still awesome to see that. It really is, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content that I've put out, and I'm going to keep putting out, and I value your feedback. Again, always leave a comment telling me what you think, and just let me know where things stand. But one thing I would like to remind you guys of is that you guys have the power. You guys have a lot more power than what you think, and I know I said this before in one of my other video logs, but it still stands. It's the absolute 100% truth. You guys have the power to make something happen, or you have the power to make other people see something. You like something, you'll say it to a friend, hey, check this show out, check this guy, check this YouTuber out, check this YouTuber out. And, just stuff like that. You guys have a lot more control than what you think. I've gotten a lot of help from people that have done that. So if you do enjoy the content, please be sure, hit the like button, because that actually does kind of put a little bit of a spotlight on the content. And share with a friend. For me, it's just entertaining a lot of people, and the more people I can entertain, the more people's days I can make better. That would just be even better. That would just be awesome. I would love doing that. Well, anyways, yeah. Now to the part I'm sure you're all waiting for. Comments! Thank you for that. OMG, it's hilarious watching these, and I realize you talk more than you used to. Well, thank you. That was referring to my other video log. Actually, it's ironic that you said that, because right after I read your post, I went back and watched some of my old videos. You weren't kidding. Half the time I'm sitting there staring at the screen like, if I get scared, it's like my face doesn't move. It's like this half of my face doesn't move, and I'm still learning a little bit about that. It's just I'm sitting there going, oh God, that's so scary. Oh God, we have to run. You must run. You have to, that kind of thing. And I'm getting a little better. You see, I kind of had trouble, not animating it. I was having a lot of issues even just faking not animating it, because I'm so used to doing it now, and it's just it's all part of it. You just learn it, and it just keeps going. So yeah, thanks, dude. More homework for me. Referring to I believe when I answered his question about the YouTubing before, or copyrights, that's what it was. Sorry, it's late. My memory's kind of. How many times have you moved in your life? I've moved 22 times. Okay, well, you got me beat by a long shot. Let's see. I moved when I was a little kid. I moved once, twice, 5 times when as I was growing up, and I've moved 3 times since then. So maybe 2 or 3 times. So 7 or 8 times in my entire life. I've never really sat in one place for a long time now. Recently, here I've been living in Columbus for the last 10 years, which is a long time for me to stay anywhere. Usually, I don't stay in one place for too long at any point in time. It's just what's going on and what events are happening. It's just life. Life happens, right? Haha! You play good as well, and I like your dialect. Well, thank you, good sir. I try my best to be entertaining. And suddenly, 15,000 comments show up. I'm not gonna lie to you, I would shit myself if I woke up one day, turned on YouTube, and saw comments just coming out and just hitting me in the face just over and over and over again. I wouldn't know what to do with it all. I wouldn't even know what, it'd be like a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do if I actually, if I actually had it or actually caught it. I don't know. I would reply to as many people as possible, but it'd be the longest video log on the planet, bar none. It'd be awesome if it got to that point. I'd love to see that kind of interaction. And like everything, it takes time. Rome was not built in a day. Okay, well, I think that's where I'm going to stop this. This has gone on for a long time, and I know my rant earlier went a little longer than expected, but it's just something I'm passionate about. I just want to see people treat each other better. Now, I just want everybody to support each other, and I know this isn't a perfect world. Everybody is going to like everybody else. And I'm not asking for that, just showing support, letting people know they exist. Letting people know they exist is the first step, in my opinion. You've heard that old story of, the guy who said hi to everybody he walked by and his girlfriend asked why. He said, it may save a life. That's not a joke. If you know of anybody who needs that help, or just, if you see somebody on Twitter, it doesn't, anywhere, hell, in real life, they're having a bad day, just say, hey, how's it going? Or, hi, I hope you're having a good day. Let them know that they exist. Just a little friendly reminder never hurts. That's, if anything, if that's what you get from any of my videos, it's that, support each other, try to make them laugh, make them have a good day, and make things better. Always try to make things better. If you can do that, then that's just awesome in my book. Well, okay. All right, for the last time, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button like Badoosh, and share with a friend. That would also be great. Kinda can't wait to see what's going on, and if I have a milestone video planned. I don't know as of yet, because I don't like making early predictions. I don't like saying, well, when I get this, it's gonna be, well, if the channel grows to this. That way, so I'm not, I don't want it to seem like that's all I care about, which it isn't, but sorry, yeah. Alright, thank you guys again so much for watching, and as always, we'll see ya in the next video.